Greetings, Rosebuds, and everyone out there.
Hey, Rosebuds and everyone.
I swear I'm gonna fix that. I swear. I am so sorry. I'm not. I don't really care. It's cool. You guys know that we do giveaways and shit, so you gotta see a picture of it, or a bit of it. Why is this not? Oh, that was loud. Boo boo, thank you for hosting. Scared me. I forgot that we changed all the noises. I jumped. Oh man, Friday's gonna be fun. But hi, welcome back to another live stream of NevaeH, The Final Frontier. We are in episode 13 and we are nearing the end of the campaign. Somewhere between now and the next 5 chapters, including this one, now in the next 4, campaign's gonna be over. But before we can do that, say hi, heroes.
Hi, heroes.
Hello, hero.
All right.
Baby! What it do?
Man, I feel good. So, let me check one more thing real quick. Oh, okay, cool. And cool.
Excuse me.
Let's go ahead
It's soon touch.
and get that recap.
Pardon me, for I look like a pineapple.
Yeah, you are kind of.
He do look
Pineapple
like
top.
a pineapple.
Okay, I'm sorry. You said something that was very important.
Recap.
Recap. Okay.
Yes.
I ain't recapping.
Okay.
Unless y'all
Nope.
need me to recap, I ain't recapping. I ain't doing it.
Aaron, since you weren't here for half of it.
Oh my gosh.
So sorry.
I can't. I wasn't here for the first part. Remember, I had work.
Oh shit! Gosh damn it! I have to, don't I? Okay.
I am out
So-
of commission.
So we I feel like I did this recap already though. But we're back in NevaeH, and it's kind of like split between like looking normal and completely and totally chaotic. And Kip has run away from us yet again because Kip just loves running away for some reason. But it wasn't
I
Kip that
allowed
really ran
my-
away.
Demon thing to possess me. He was just like,
Yes.
is it alright if I take over? I'm like,
Her
sure.
very strong and scary demon bunny took her body over and took her away into the zone,
Into the sunset.
into the sunset, basically. Walked off somewhere, basically. We're trying to figure out how possibly we can get Kip back, but we're also trying to find little Kip who ran through her memories door back into NevaeH, and we're trying to find her, and she's not really cooperating very well. We're calling for her, and while that's going on, the Fallen are having a conversation with Zaris, I want to say that head honcho's name is. Oh, I'm trying to figure out.
Zarius.
Zaris.
Z-A-R-E-U-S. Zaris. There you go. I
Yeah.
wrote it down.
Right. They're having a
X-E-R-I-S.
conversation with Zaris, trying to figure out, okay, well, how are we going to make this plan work? Because, you know, it's not working. That's the thing that's going on. Mind you, Seven Deer's body is still being piloted by Judas, but eventually Judas separates from Seven Deer. So now Seven Deer is in the headquarters, basically, of where all the Fallen are right now. And they kind of explain the plan to them, or to Seven Deer, about what's going on. While that's all going on, him and Judas kind of have a little moment. He's like, you know what? I'm going to let you go because, you know, we're all going to get you anyway. But, you know, I'm going to let you have the opportunity to walk off and go back with your little party before it happens because you think you're going to change the memory from when you found me, when I got you. And it's not going to happen. So Judas is talking about big-ish. Anyway, Seven Deer comes back, and we're all kind of pissed off because, by we, I mean Xander is, because we're trying to figure out where the hell Kip went, why little Kip is in here. Nobody's prioritizing her safety at this instance because I'm currently afraid that it's going to miss the whole entire thing. And then we see the door to Seven Deer's memory pop up, and Seven Deer's like, we're going to go in and we're going to do this, we're going to change it, even though we've already established that we shouldn't be changing things anymore, and he's just hell-bent on changing stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm getting real sick and tired of your ish, and we start beefing with each other. And then Lackada turns to a giant serpent, I believe, and she wraps us both up. But he's able to get out. I'm kind of just stuck there, and we kind of have like a little heated discussion while we're arguing with each other. Little Kip comes out. She's like, "Hey, let's go into the door." So once again, being Kip that she is, she runs to the door without really thinking about it because we just love our little Kip. Xander's having a moment where he's like, I don't think we need to do that. We need to make sure that we're all together and everything, blah, blah, blah. Especially if you know that you're trying to come in and do some toxic stuff, but you know what I mean? It's whatever. Seven Deer and Xander are really beefing right now, but they all agree to go into the door, much against Xander's wishes. And that's all I remember. And that's the tea on that. No.
Didn't Kenny Bucket get de-winged?
Yeah.
Oh, meanwhile, Kenny Bucket has gotten his wings chopped off.
Meanwhile, under Meg Griffin's bra.
Ew. Felt that. And yes, I want to say that's pretty much everything. There's just a lot of conversations and stuff going on. Oh, just to keep you guys all updated on everything, Judas is with Seven Deer, Jezebel is with Xander, Legion and Minx are a thing, and then what is your demon's name? Not a demon, fallen. It is. Hold on, give me the
I
first letter.
actually
What's the
don't
first
know.
letter?
I do not remember. I was just remembering what I was going to call him.
Don't tell me the name, but give me the first letter. DM of
A or
Kip's
S?
fallen.
It's A or S.
Yes. Don't give me the names. Give me the first letter. What's it? B. Belong. Boy, look at me remembering stuff. That's an inspiration point right there.
Bilal?
Yeah,
Like
Belong.
Jalal?
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what that is.
It's not Jalal, but yes.
Love to see it. Yeah, and that's everything that Xander remembers. If you guys have any other tidbits you want to throw in there, feel free to do so.
So we ready to begin?
Sure. The rest of the party ready? Because I speak
Yes.
for them. Okay, cool. I'm like, I speak for them.
Just trying to get into character mentally.
I speak for the trees.
Oi. Let's get it.
It's raining. That's the first thing you hear. Crisper than you've ever heard it before during this entire adventure in and out of memories. Your view starts to finally set and the environment sinks in. This is a very small village. Not even a town. No major capital. No huge church. An outpost amidst nothingness. There are many different homes in this very small settlement. Run down. There are many different people. And they start to come into view, and you recognize that a lot of them look homeless or starving. Time has not done this village well. Off in the distance, there's a pretty big mountain. Not too far out from the town, kind of looming over it, would easily cast a shadow and obscure this small village from visitors, as it is off the beaten path. Little Kip, Lagatha, Seven Deer, and Xander find themselves in the middle of this little village, which can only be identified by the larger than average clearing between the homes. Almost immediately, people begin coming up to you with their hands open, asking for money, asking for food, pulling on your clothes, asking for shelter. What will you do?
They can see us automatically?
They can see all of you.
Okay. Good to know, good to know.
They can see all of us feel a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of weird seeing that we haven't really interacted with any of them yet, but at this point the memories aren't really what we have control of anymore, so I say just run with it. Seeing that this is your memory, 70, what are we gonna do?
We're going to kill that bastard.
Which one? Because at this point now there's 4 of them.
That's a great question. On top of one of the few two-story buildings is Jezebel in Damien's skin. They're sitting there rather relaxed. Who are you going to kill?
I'm going to end Judas. This time I won't.
Interesting. You still haven't figured it out. Bummer. They stand up and they turn around like they're going to hop off the back of the building.
No. It's getting really irritating seeing her pilot his body around like that.
Guys,
Seven
You'll
Deer
learn when
begins.
you're older.
Seven Deer begins walking past the panhandlers and goes towards the tavern.
Judas jumps off the back of the building and disappears into some obscure part of town. The tavern is rather populated with people. It's apparent that there are travelers that tend to show up and take odd jobs in the area or find this as a bit of a resting point, albeit it's still not built up or fashionable. The tavern itself doesn't have much space. There's no inn connected to it. There's a barkeep who's serving drinks. Yes! Oh my god! Woo, thank you so much for the 300 bits. I don't know if you heard the sound, but that sound was dope. I like it. No? It should come up. It came up for me, so it should come up for you. If not, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the sounds. But they sound good over here, which means you're definitely going to scare Deontay on Friday. That's not what we're talking about right now, though. What are you guys doing? Are you guys going into the tavern?
I went to the tavern.
Kip doesn't know who these people are, but she's gonna follow them.
Little Kip is following the panhandlers?
No, Seven Deer and Xander.
Got it.
Like that.
Got it. Yes, Little Kip did last decide to help Seven Deer, so that makes sense. Okay. And Xander?
Against my better judgment, even though I know I probably should go blast her face off, I'm going to stick with the group because last time we separated in somebody's memory, Little Kip became a thing, and now Little Kip's here, and there's just too much going on. So let's focus. We can probably take them all out one by one. So,
What's your question?
going with the group.
I'm just a bit confused. I don't know if Little Kip has ever actually seen the party.
Little Kip has seen the party.
Okay, because they were invisible in the whole memory.
She saw them in NevaeH.
And she ran through the door?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because she didn't run
Okay.
through. She actually stopped and was like, I'm going. I don't know what y'all are doing, but I'm going because I don't know where I am.
Mm-hmm.
So there.
So she doesn't know them.
She doesn't know them, but she has seen them.
Yes.
The tavern's not playing any music. There's nothing going on except for drinking and small socializing. It's not necessarily quiet, but it's not bustling with sound like some taverns you have visited.
I remember this.
So you know where we are?
I remember this village, yeah. This is a village of many different races, many different types of people. And as you can see, they're all starved. And they aren't speaking. You can tell there's no noise, no music.
Trip Animus, thank you so much for following.
There's no chatter among us. Don't you find that a bit odd?
Them being able to see this, like, right off the bat is a bit odd. So, I don't
There's a
know.
reason for that.
Why is that?
Well, as we've learned, we have to play out our memories exactly the same way as they were. So, I'm about to go ask the barkeep over there. Pay attention to what he says. You'll realize why I am the way that I am.
Wait, you guys can turn invisible.
What?
More so along the lines of until we
I can
interact
turn
with people,
invisible?
you can't. 7-day, continue.
I'm gonna cast hidden step.
Go for it.
Roll for it.
No, I said go for it.
Okay, gonna. Kip goes, huzzah! And completely disappears.
So we've lost her yet again. I'm assuming you're still in the room. Kip, please grab my hand. Grab my hand wherever you are, Kip. Just let me know that you're still. Okay, I feel a big, small hand. Okay, 7-day, continue. Everybody pay attention because this might be able to help us get out of this stupid situation.
7-Deer walks towards the bar and takes a seat in front of the bartender.
The bartender turns around and looks at you and goes, "What can I get for you?"
7-Deer closes his eyes and tries to recall this particular night in his memory. Opens his eyes and asks, "What is this village? What do you call it?"
He goes, "This here? This here is the final frontier. This is where the lost souls go. People come here to die."
No, this isn't right.
What do you mean this isn't right?
7-Deer stares at the floor in shock, scowling, and he says, "We're still in NevaeH. Doesn't make sense."
What do you mean we're still in the Bay? We're usually the only ones that kind of inhabit that area, so...
This doesn't make sense. This is supposed to be my memory, and we're in NevaeH. We're in the final frontier still.
Well, then that also brings concern because that means that Jezebel's in NevaeH too.
Man goes, "I don't know what this NevaeH thing is that y'all talking about. But y'all seem a little bit lost and worse for wear, so first round's on me. Have a seat. Tell your friends in the tall one to sit on the floor."
The tall one is a child. She's not allowed
Kip is
to...
still invisible.
Oh, Kip is invisible.
Well, yeah, but
Right. I guess I'm tall.
bartenders notice things in their bars.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So what happened here? Why is no one speaking? Normally in places like these, people would be very chatty, very drunk. The story to tell. Since happened.
He leans in and he goes, "Well, truth be told, it's a group of demons around here. They don't take too kindly to people acting out of turn, so we tend to stay quiet. Do as we're told. Keep our head down."
Do you know the names of these demons by any chance?
Only one. The others that follow him around I'm not too familiar with. That one in particular is called Judas. He's like leaning very, very closely to you guys at this point, so like the other people, the other patrons of the tavern can't hear him. He's like, "Yeah, a rotten demon of the sorts. Rumor has it Anyone that gets into Judas's grasp becomes some type of experimentation. It's best we don't speak about it too much.
For your
You cut out, say that again?
for your own safety.
Yeah. There's no safety in the final frontier. Like I said, people don't show up here. People arrive when they're ready to die.
It's different from last time. Last time, just Judas and a group of them.
Out of curiosity, do you know where these demons usually congregate to hang out? 'Cause I don't think any of us in this group are ready to die just yet, so
You think you can go and face them?
I think we kind of have a better chance than these sorry lot of people around here, so yeah.
The barkeep shrugs and goes, well, rumor has it they're holed up in the mountain not far off. Lord knows what they're doing in there, and if you go, you're on your own. Don't tell them I sent you.
Trust me, we're trying to spare as many lives as possible. Don't worry. It's on the hush. Guys?
Your village will be freed. We will take care.
At that moment, there is a deafening scream. All the patrons grow incredibly silent. Seven Deer would recognize this voice.
Took her already.
Took who?
You'll meet her soon. Seven Deer stands up from the bar and starts walking out towards the exit.
So I guess we're still gonna keep this air of secrecy. Whatever. So we're walking out. Invisible Kip, if you're still holding on, let's go. If not, let's go. Lagatha, come on. Time to go
Let's
slay
go.
some demons.
Bartender turns around and puts the drinks down, even though y'all have left. Every single patron inside the tavern stands up and looks towards the exit, but they don't go. They just all looked towards the exit. Outside, there's another scream of the girl, and she says, "Let me go." It's coming from about the center of the town village where you were at beforehand.
Is this the little lady that was supposed to be here to try to save?
Seven Deer standing at the entrance of the tavern, putting both his hands into fists and gripping them as hard as he possibly can, because he knows how much he wants to go over there to save her, but he has to stay within the lines of the memory the way they were. And he nods to Xander and says, yeah.
So then I think our next best plan of action is to wait and see, or you know what happens next, so what do we do?
In my memory, I remember going through the rest of this village.
Everyone hydrate, please. Thank you, Gur.
I remember going through the rest of this village and seeing all of the empty faces, all of them on the brink of death, some about to give their very last breath.
Out of curiosity,
From what I remember, I was just traveling and I just happened to stumble across this village. And I thought maybe I could stay in for the night since it was late out. Well, it wasn't raining like it is now. I went into that bar and I noticed everyone was just a little too silent. I thought maybe it was because I was the outcast, the newcomer. But just like the barkeep said, anyone is outspoken against Jude, they're dealt. And some even lose their voices.
At that point, you hear her again, and this time she yells, "Seven Deer, help me!"
His brow furrows. This is definitely different. She didn't know my name at this point. Why is she screaming my name?
Maybe the plot's a little different from this memory, seeing that we're in NevaeH still. Maybe this is the work of the Fallen doing some stuff right now, and
You say Judas is very fat, yes?
extremely.
They're definitely toying with me.
Well,
Toying with all of us.
my dad would lay traps to capture rabbits and such. So, maybe you're the rabbit?
Has a tad bit more dangerous than a rabbit is, but our time's kind of limited. Seeing that she knows you specifically means that Judas has interacted with her differently than before, which means that the same issues aren't exactly
This
what they
isn't
were.
exactly like my memory, no. I met her in that mountain. It doesn't make sense for her to scream my name right now. She's not supposed to know me yet.
But
Damn it.
Do you think we should go towards it? We already know, regardless of if we waited out for the regular plan for the memory or if we go now, that they're probably waiting for us.
Seven Deer
So
cuts him off and says screw it and starts running towards the screaming.
that was an answer, but I would have loved if you would have told us all what you were doing. Ladies, after you, I'll take up the rear
guess.
and we'll do what must be done.
Kip takes chase.
I can just imagine Chip going like
I need you all to roll for stealth.
is that a D20?
Yes.
It's exclamation point R.
Yes, exclamation point R space, wait, 1d20. And then plus your modifiers.
I got a 12.
Ooh.
I got a 20!
Nice, nice, nice.
I actually got a 20. That's crazy. That's bloody mad.
So, DM, do you want to give me that 5 or are we keeping this in that 1?
It's a nat one.
Okay.
So, the only one who's actually quiet enough, given who you'd have to be quiet to avoid right now, is Kip. The rest of you, not Kip, Lagatha. The rest of you are. Sorry, no, Lagatha. The rest of you are not ridiculously loud. I know you guys were not intentionally rolling for a stealth roll. I had you roll it.
Sander got a nat 22.
Was really, oh shit, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Then yes, both of you. I'm on a different page on there. Let me go back to that.
Yeah, where's your roll?
I roll.
using-
It's under Ed Rose.
Because I'm on his laptop.
Yeah, he's on my
I roll
laptop.
anyway.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was gonna say yes. Okay, so Xander and Lagatha, not Kip. Apologies. Y'all are quiet enough, and y'all make it past the thing, and you're not stopped. Buki, they let you go. Kip, you are stopped by a beggar, and then
Wait. I'm still invisible.
You are still invisible. Okay, you all make it. You are still invisible. You're right.
I'm the only one. This is appropriate. This is honestly appropriate.
No, it's okay. But they let you go through. So okay, ignore everything I've just said up to this point. Something was watching. You guys can feel
Hilarious.
something was watching you. I'm gonna leave it at that. You make it to the middle of the village, and Judas is standing there with a knife to the girl you know as Sarah on her throat.
Let her go.
The rain stops as soon as you say let her go. You can hear footsteps. And I don't mean stops as in like it just stopped raining. Like the rain literally paused.
That's what I want to know.
The people didn't. You guys didn't. Judas does and Sarah does. And the rain does. And footsteps start to approach. And the Judas you recognize that's been inside of the body of Temecula walks up and sighs and goes, I really wish I could.
Do you all of a sudden have sympathy? This is a little concerning for your group of friends. Explain yourself.
I'm afraid I'm not allowed. But I wasn't told what I couldn't say. Seven, dear, this isn't your memory. It's mine.
How?
But if it makes you feel better, you're not in NevaeH. This town is known as the final frontier. When the sun rises, the only thing you can see from its horizon are the dead. And I don't mean ghosts and ghouls walking around. I mean the literal dead bodies of the people who don't make it here. Do you remember that from your travels? You passed this landscape. You made it
No.
You made it to the tavern. You confronted me in that mountain where you met her.
I don't remember this at all.
Oh no, things are different now. We didn't meet in this square. You didn't meet her yet. You nearly killed me inside of that mountain. But Xeris, he's smart. And if you have friends helping you, he made sure I had the same. And since
Question, I'm going to interrupt you for a second. I know it's kind of rude, but who is Xeris? Because we only know the couple that have been tormenting us recently, and adding another character into this whole hodgepodge is kind of annoying.
Xeris is the box. That'll make more sense later, hopefully. I'm not the only one controlling these memories. And they're not yours to begin with. So while I have these last few seconds, I do want to tell you that it's been fun.
Do I harm her?
I'm not going to. I already did.
What do you mean?
This is the past. It's not the way you remember it because this isn't your memory, which means you're not the one being manipulated. I am. But what happened, happened. And don't get me wrong, I have no regrets about my actions. I just understand, with all the time I've had inside of you, that there are other ways. Suppose you have to travel the road to get to where you are, don't you? They start walking away.
Are they taking Sarah with them?
No. This is the other Judas that was
Okay.
talking to you. The rain is still stopped, and the Judas in the square is still frozen. They basically hit pause on the memory.
And who are you?
Come on. We've traveled for so long. You know who I am.
I know you, who is the vessel.
Vessel's not important. Pay attention. And they start walking off. As soon as they are out of view, the rain starts. And the other Judas that's holding Sarah, that's in their demonic form, looks at you and goes, "One more step, and you know I'll kill her."
What do you want specifically with that girl?
They pause, and they kind of look around, almost confused, before they go, "Apparently I'm here for that body." They point at Seven Deer. Roll a perception, everyone.
Eight.
14.
What is the
15.
oh hold on perception? I got 14.
Xander got an 11.
Okay, so Xander and Lagatha can't tell. Kip and I was gonna say Xander, no, Seven Deer can see that all the panhandlers and beggars are standing up and have gotten a little bit too close for comfort and are kind of
I
making,
said 14.
Yeah, I
Does
heard
that make okay?
No.
Sorry.
And they're kind of making a bit of a circle around you. My bad.
Kip's gonna pull out her stick and start swatting back the crowd a little bit.
If you make an
In a
aggressive
very
action, it
frantic,
will
nervous-
end your invisibility.
Yes, I shall.
Okay.
What are you swatting at?
The crowd is closing in. Oh,
I wasn't
never
able
mind.
to-
That's meta. Ah! The people that they do.
What do you mean the people? Weren't they back there before?
Kip is still like back.
Kip. Normally, I'm all about you doing your thing, but seeing that we just found out this isn't one of our memories, we probably shouldn't start fighting everything that we see. Is it best to just run towards the mountain? Seven Deer, you're closest related to Judas in this situation, so I think we should go that way, unless you have another idea.
In my memory, I didn't meet Judas until I went to the mountain. Clearly, this isn't my memory anymore. I didn't meet Judas or that child locked in his hands until I went into that mountain.
The child
So
is
right now, I don't know
definitely
what to do.
squirming, trying to get out of the demon Judas's grip, or demon form Judas's grip.
Don't you worry, sir. I will get you back.
Sarah looks and goes, "Who are you? How do you know my name?"
What?
Didn't you call for him?
She goes, "This stupid demon thing told me to."
Then you called for me, Sarah. I'm 70.
She goes, "That's great and all, but kind of gonna die, so help."
Oh, you're gonna be feisty. Don't you think that if we change Judas's memory, that it doesn't really affect what we do? I mean, seeing that it's not your memory, isn't it a little safer to manipulate what's going on in his and potentially actually save him, which might change the whole timeline of your memory to begin with.
The people take one step closer. In unison.
Oh,
70. That's all. What do you want to do?
Judas, I challenge you here and now. Release these people from your grip. Release them from your magic and demonic spells.
Jesus goes, well, if it's a challenge you want. And they let go of Sarah's neck, and Sarah starts running towards you and like kind of clings on to your armor. You're wearing armor. To your armor. I had to remember what you're wearing. You're not wearing like metal armor, like you're not plated, but
No. So Seven Deer kneels down some so he can hug her back, but he keeps his eyes fixated on Judas.
perfect. What's your armor class?
Ah. Fucker. Alright, I'm at 14.
You've been stabbed in the back. And you're taking 10 points of damage from Sarah. And as she stabs you in the back and starts to pull out her finger, which elongated and sharpened, her body starts to transform, and so does Judas's body and all the people around you. They all
Seven.
look like different years of age of minks.
I'm gonna pull out my black feather.
God!
I'm gonna pull out my black feather.
Okay.
Mother.
I should have known. I should have
The
known.
black feather instantly starts floating around you, and it seems to pull something from all of them. The minx that is standing close to all of you jumps back when the feather comes out and growls at you, kind of like a hissy growl, and go, "How dare you!"
I know who you are, Legion.
Oh, this is so much.
Legion Minx smiles and goes, "That was so much fun. Even with the actual Judas telling you, this is going to be easy." You hear doors opening, cloths moving from some of the smaller huts, and more people are coming out. There's about 60 people around you right now.
Can I pull a Kip and roll a persuasion check to kind of convince Legion to not attack us like she did last time?
You can absolutely try.
Hell yeah. I rolled a 13. 13.
What are you going to say?
Isn't he trying to kill us?
Legion, buddy, listen. We're technically friends. You don't want to hurt your friends now, do you? Seeing that you're piling one of our friends at the same time?
Minx Legion looks and goes, like, kind of like really puzzled for a while, contemplating what you're saying before they walk over to you and go, "I think you're right." And they extend a hand to shake.
Forgive me for being a little not too welcoming about it, but last time I got close to any of you demons, I kind of got hurt. So let's just air 5 it.
For not touching Minx, go ahead and tell me your armor class.
Oh, this is a bunch of bullshit.
It's okay, I don't get to roll with advantage.
My armor class is an 11, so watch
Oh.
me get blown back.
The fingers extend out to stab you, but they just barely out of reach. And the Minx Legion goes, "I'm not my other half. We are the side that wants you dead.
I'm a little confused because
could
you
that
didn't
be-
want Kip dead before. Wait,
What?
Do I look
don't worry,
like
Kip, don't worry about it.
my
Could
other
that not
avatar?
killing us part be a little bit more than half? Possibly.
You can roll for persuasion if you like.
Oh my gosh, really? I was just role playing. I'll roll for persuasion.
The option's there.
It's 3.
Anything else you wanna add on that?
Oh, it's +1. It was a 2. It's +1.
No, anything else you wanna say
Oh,
to your persuasion? It's not gonna help, but I'm just giving you the opportunity.
like a little more than half. You know. Please don't kill me.
That was beautiful. Minx Legion looks to you and goes, "No. Didn't Jiggers tell you to pay attention?
Please.
I am not my other half. We are one and we are many.
Could be a
And the half that likes you, or I guess the bigger version
They
of
like
you,
me?
ain't here. Sorry. I need everyone to roll.
He doesn't like me.
Roll for initiative.
Kip's gonna start crying.
That's okay.
What are we rolling for?
Initiative.
Wait, that was a 1d20, right?
Yes.
I read it.
So we're gonna wait until the end of the campaign to say, "Hey, Xander, have all that 20s that you need right now for no reason whatsoever. I don't want to be the first one. I'm probably gonna die first." I rolled a 20 just in case you were wondering.
I rolled a 2.
How do you get -1?
I see 1.
You didn't add the space.
Type it, right?
Yeah, you didn't add the space in the +2 part. So go ahead and re-roll that. Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
mod 20.
So we have to reroll, right?
No. Yours is natural. She goes second.
Wait, I go second?
Yes.
Yeah, because Deontay got it nat 20.
You.
All right. What you doing, Xander? Oh, by the way, never mind. Just kidding. Go ahead.
Why do that?
I don't like to change your mind like that.
Not
Okay.
important.
Well, that's great. I have a really strong suggestion, and I'm hoping that I'm strong enough to do it, even though I highly doubt it'll work. But I'm going to use my suggestion spell on Legion. I'm going to say, I heard a rumor that you turned around and left us alone.
Which one?
The half that's not Minx, Minx and Jinxon. Whoa.
Hold on.
Which half?
Am I having a stroke?
Which half is the one that doesn't like us right now?
The Minx Legion is the half that doesn't like you.
I'm using it on the Minx Legion that doesn't like us.
There are
because it's
60 different Minx Legion people around you. Which one are you using it on?
the one that tried to stab me.
Okay, so the
With
short
the
one
little-
that looks like Sarah.
Yeah.
Rude.
I know, a rude ass 11-year-old girl.
Oh, my kid.
No black
So, yeah.
eyes, no elf ears.
Why these kids gotta
Pale
be so
skin.
fucking rude nowadays?
I heard a rumor.
She
that
stabbed me in the
little
back,
friend
y'all.
Left us alone.
That was like my little sister.
Well, I pull my hands back because I don't want her to stab me with her nails again.
She looks at you and smiles and goes, okay. And walks over to the Demon Legion minx. Like, imagine minx, but silhouetted. Walks over to silhouetted Minx Legion and goes, I'm going to leave them alone now. And reaches a hand out, and one of the finger claws goes into that one's chest and absorbs. Sarah gets absorbed into it. There are 59 left.
I should have known better. Xander sings to himself.
It is now Kip's turn.
I'm going to use patient defense. Use 1 key point to take a dodge action as a bonus action on your turn. Wait, no, not
Are
that
you
one.
having a
Hold up.
stroke now?
Hold up.
Question, real quick. We're all still level 7, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is the worst on math, but
go ahead.
There's supposed to be an effect here that I sit and wait for the next turn. Basically, I'm going to spend 1 key point to dodge next turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
If I'm attacked in this round.
It is now. Where's my notepad? It is now Oki's turn.
Okay. My turn. Well, Sevendir
Let's
is
go, 70. Woo, 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 woo.
from being stabbed in the back, blood coming out of his mouth. He puts his eyes back on the demon Judas and wipes the blood off of his lips. He stands up and pulls out the forbidden weapon he was given earlier, draws it, and fires an arrow right at Judas.
No problem. Roll to hit.
There's no modifiers for hitting, right? It's just a d20.
Plus your attack bonus, plus your proficiency bonus because you're proficient with the weapon.
Ah, right. Okay, so we should... What's the attack bonus?
Let me pull up your character sheet. Just a second, please.
Mine should be strength, right?
I want to say yes, because you don't have a dexterity build, but I'm verifying right now. Yep, strength.
Okay, so then strength 6 plus proficiency 9, 14 plus
Thank you.
22?
Math is hard.
That is hard.
You rolled a 22 to hit?
Yeah.
plus all the extras.
22, 23, what is...
Oh my god, I don't feel like your math is right. You've got the 14,
14 plus what?
plus the
Yeah,
3 for your strength.
No,
17.
my strength is 6.
What the hell
My
did I just read?
proficiency bonus
Oh, my
three.
bad. I opened up the wrong character sheet. Okay, yeah, you're good. Yep, so that's 23. 14 plus 6 is
23.
20. Plus 3 is 23.
23 to hit.
That is a successful hit.
Okay, and what's the damage for the...
Max. Yep. String of Fate. Once per combat round, on a successful hit, this bow deals max damage. If you get a crit, it's triple max damage. So you just did 8 plus your strength modifier.
14.
We'd love to see it, bud.
So what's the number? I'm curious. What's the max damage?
8.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the hit dice is a D8.
Oh, okay.
Well, that
I didn't know
makes
what the
more
hit dice
sense.
was.
Yeah, the hit dice is a D8. Unlike some other things, though, yours happens every round. So when it comes to your turn again, if you use that bow again, the exact same effect if you hit. And on a crit, it's triple.
Okay. Let's hope our little bot gives me a crit next time around.
The demon formed of Judas Mink's Legion gets hit with the arrow, and light starts piercing out of its body before it turns into smoke and disappears. There are 58 bodies still surrounding
I thought
the
you
ball.
attacked Judas.
Hmm?
Didn't you attack Judas, not Mink's Legion?
You
Yep.
attacked which? Wait, hold on. Rewind. Rewind.
Yeah,
I
he
feel
attacked
like
the demon form of Judas. You mixed the two demons together.
I didn't mix the two demons together. That is Legion. Legion. I'm gonna do a quick recap because if you're confused, audience is confused.
Oh gosh, are you confused?
Yeah. I'm like, it's
I'm
okay.
good now.
Quick story. I know, but if
I
you're
thought-
confused, audience is
I legit
confused.
thought it was Demon Judas, and then everyone else was Legion.
No, that's why I was like, let me explain. Legion took over Minx's body,
Uh-huh.
which means Legion can
Changeling.
shapeshift. Remember?
Ah.
That's why Legion had Sarah, one of its bodies, because Legion has 100 bodies. One of its bodies shapeshifted into Sarah and called your name, and it shapeshifted one of its bodies into Judas to lure you out. There are there are still
And real
58.
Judas came in and was just like, "This ain't your memory, bro."
Yeah, it's like this ain't even it, bro. That's why Legion
Then
was
he-
literally like, "Are you even paying attention?" Like Legion called you out, was like, "Bruh, come on."
Party. We found all 4 clues that you left us.
Yes, exactly. I'm so proud you guys found all 4 clues out of the 100 that I put in the campaign.
Did the dread set in for you 7 years? Is it crushing your spirit at this moment?
So if it makes you feel better, you're right.
You really thought he killed Judas?
He really did. Judas and Sarah are in the mountain, just like you said they were.
Well, an 8 is way too easy. If I'm going off like my memory of Judas, like 7 years memory of the battle between him and Judas, like that was like an all-night thing. They're both near on the brink of death, and to save himself, Judas possesses my body. That's how I remember in my. So, and just an 8, that's definitely not Judas.
Okay, I see questions. Go ahead, Boo Boo.
So I still have the black feather floating around me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
And it is definitely working. Just have to figure out in game what exactly it's doing, but I promise it's nothing good for Legion. Kip, you had a quip.
Kip.
Amber, you had a question.
Dang it, I'm really drunk. Like I said, don't laugh at me. It was something about where Judas was.
Oh yeah,
Never mind.
Judas is in the mountain still with Sarah, just like the memory plays out.
Yeah, so that's how the memory plays out. It was just demon fuckery happening just now. It wasn't
Yeah.
actually part of it.
Well, Judas said if you guys got to come in with the team, Sarah said we got to come in with the team. So Legion, Belial, Jezebel, and Judas are all in this memory.
Balal.
Belial. I think this is a
I'm
good
sorry.
point to take a break.
I really couldn't help but
No,
laugh
it's all
at
good.
that.
Let's go ahead and take a break because we're an hour in.
Yay.
Oh man! All right, switching to the Be Right Back screen. What's going on, everybody? Oh, this has been really interesting.
Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Why?
Oh man. I really had you go in there, didn't I, though, Aaron? You were like, what is happening here?
Yo, where's your son?
He's right there.
I was like, hello?
This shit's kind of hectic.
So I can see him without having to have like the mobile thing going.
Oh, Gerd, there's actually a stretch command in there now.
Well, I'm gonna go get how long do we have?
7 more minutes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like 3. I was gonna book it.
No. 7 more minutes. This is fun. Oh, and Kip, I know you're playing as Little Kip. If Big Kip shows up, I'll play as Big Kip. You can continue Little Kip. And you do have your weapon.
Wait, really?
Yes.
I thought it got broken.
Oh, did it? Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
forgot
got
that in
broken.
the recap. Yeah, your forbidden weapon's gone. Never mind. That would be really useful right now.
Yeah, I know. But Little Kip wouldn't have it anyway.
Yes,
Only
you
Big
would.
Kip would.
No. They're sentient weapons. They follow the right person.
But it's broken.
If it wasn't broken.
Oh.
Can't stay up too long. Well, thank you for stopping in, Gur. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Love you, girl.
She can hear
Bye,
me.
I'm hydrating.
I can always hear you. You want to hear me say it? Oh my, why it's tonight?
No.
The door got me. Oh no.
It's an hour and a half.
Jesus Christ. Hold on, I need to go check on my brother.
Do your thing, do your thing.
Oh my god.
I like that Oreo one. That Oreo one hit.
They put caramel
Yeah.
in mine.
You gonna use your orb?
Legitimately inside my fucking cup.
Yes. Nice. They put what inside your sticker doodle? Wait, they put what inside your
They
cupcake?
put churro inside of his.
Oh,
Watch out, there's stuff.
thank you.
Like, I don't share mine, so. This is
Appreciate it.
This is a testament to our friendship.
Yes, it is.
Because I'm like, I'm growing.
This is a kindness.
If that's what we're calling it, like, admiration, fear, whichever one comes first.
You gonna use your orb anytime soon?
I am. But I'm assuming that my orb is more concerned towards Jezebel. But I was just thinking about that right now. I was like, well, you know, I mean, seeing that we don't really have much to go off of right now, when it comes back to me.
I mean, it is more for Jezebel.
Yeah, but I'm like, that's what I meant to ask you. All the forbidden weapons, they're usually geared towards the specific one to combat against, but we can use them just in general, right? Or it's just, they're just not.
Only yours is geared towards a specific one.
Give me my Snickers back. I ain't mad at it.
Oh.
I'm not mad at it.
How y'all doing, chat? Y'all doing good out there?
Y'all living, thriving, and surviving?
Um.
Love to see it.
Hey, Eddie.
Yes.
I know, like, this is like a question. I don't know if you're able to answer.
I'll do my best.
It's about game. I had a thought of what the black feather does.
Hit me. I can confirm or deny it.
It's like drawing to where, like, it's drawing some of their power to where it's giving them a disadvantage.
You are close enough that I will tell you. Welcome back, Amber. The feather, when it's drawn, the blackness of the feather absorbs passive spells. Period. They have a lot of passive spells. You turn them all off. That includes their higher than average initiative, higher than average attack throws, higher than average damage, and their special abilities that each of them possess passively. They all turn off when that feather is out. It basically makes them mortal.
You said passive spells?
But I said all passive spells. So if you had taken the feather out, Kip would no longer be invisible, but you turn off her invisibility first. Because it stays passive after she casts it. So it would have turned off. Any spells that require concentration or are passively activated, turn off.
Okay. I wanted to write that down because I know with my brain how it is right now. Wrote it down.
No worries, no worries. We got one more minute and then we're back in action.
Amber, did you hear that?
Nope.
My feather cancels out all passive
Oh,
spells.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, got it. Does your character know that, though?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she figured it out.
Yeah. I asked a question and I'm pretty, it's like close enough, I'm gonna tell you. So, tag him. Because I was sat for a good 2 hours thinking about how this feather works.
Alright, are we all ready to continue?
I think so.
Everybody looking good?
Aaron.
Dio.
Just a little.
Jotaro.
Oh, my computer froze. I was like, no, don't do this to me. Okay.
We're switching back
Yeah,
to live scene
okay.
right now. Gur, you need to go to sleep. Gur, let me redeem a reward and tell you to go to sleep.
You can do that?
Not yet.
Tell Gur to go to sleep.
I'm being told what to do. That's right, Gur. Go to sleep.
What?
Do what you're told.
Hello?
Stop someone for sleep?
Don't make me hurt you.
She said,
There are 58 people left around you, and it's their turn to attack.
wait, are we about to say 50 attacks? 58 turn into the attack.
We'll all hit for once and they'll die.
Somebody might. Let's roll 58d20.
Excuse me?
Alright, cool. Now let's see. I'm not going to do that individual math because it's 58 of them, so I'm going to take that number and I'm going to get the average. Perfect. Alright, I've got the average. They all step closer. I do care about you, girl. Please go to sleep. None of them make an attack, as they're just out of range. But they all close that gap. It is now Xander's turn.
You know what? I'm sick and tired over it. I'm really upset. I hate it. I'm going to use my orb, and I'm going to activate the power to see if I can just wipe out all of these disgusting knockoffs, because I hate it. So I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to reach in. The power within! Ask, because, Xander's all about the dramatics. And then hold out the orb, and then he says, get rid of them, and then it starts glowing, I'm assuming.
Absolutely nothing happens. It is now Kip's turn.
Oh.
Wait a damn minute. turn back. What you mean nothing happened?
I'm hot.
Go ahead, Kip. I told you it was special.
Okay.
So we just have the 58 people surrounding us?
You have the 58 Legion clones surrounding you.
Yeah.
And a
But
And a
no
very
Legion,
upset
no
Dragonborn as
Judas.
No more Judas clone, no more Sarah clone. They all look like different deformed versions of minks at this point.
Okay.
I'm gonna be salty the rest of this. I hated your mom coming me up.
I'm going to roll to persuade, basically begging them not to kill me.
You're gonna roll to persuade all of them?
Yes.
Okay, so
Sure.
I'm gonna need you to say whatever you're gonna say first and then make the roll. And you're gonna have to be loud because there's 58 of them.
Jeez. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be loud though. Okay. Please don't kill me! I want to see my mom. I don't like it out here.
Go ahead and roll for it. But real quick, Laka, thank you so much for the raid. Party of 7. Why isn't the notification going off? It went off earlier.
In here, turn up, turn up.
No, I changed it. It's no longer that one. I actually put in a very specific sound for raids when you bring the party, and it's not playing. I'm even hitting
no.
refresh. Come on, Streamlabs. Don't do this to me.
While he's doing that,
got a
check that out.
5.
Hi guys, welcome. Welcome to the stream. You just missed a whole bunch of salt right now, but it's okay.
Can I use my inspiration point to reroll that?
You
To
can.
reroll the-
You can. Thank you guys so much for being here.
My one inspiration point.
Oh yeah, this game is getting pretty intense. We're almost at the end of the entire campaign. 13 weeks in. It's been long. Hold on, she just rerolled her inspiration point. All right, so do you want to use another inspiration point?
I don't have any more. I only have one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nope.
I thought she. But you had 2.
No, I had. We all rolled for something with an inspiration point for him to tell us, like in Lagatha's memory.
Can I use one of my inspiration?
You cannot use an inspiration point to help another person. They are for you.
Dang it.
I tried.
Tried.
I'm good. I'm good. I rolled a 6. And that as my action, for my bonus action, I'm gonna do patient defense again. I am down to 5 key points.
Okay. The alert's not even showing up. All the other ones did.
Okay, go on.
I really want
The
this alert to go
Skyler
off.
sisters. Hey.
We're gonna fix this right now. We're going to re-add the alert box. I just put a brand new one on here. Alright. New alert box. Press refresh. Nothing. Okay. We ain't got time to focus on this. I'll deal with that later. Alright. Okay, see, that one went off. Thank you for the 9 bits. Don't know why the rate didn't go off. Maybe it's too long. I put in a really cool sound, but it might be too long. I'll fix it after stream. But thank you guys again so much for rating us. Really appreciate the love and support. So thank you really for being here. If you guys feel like donating, all donations are literally donations. We give a lot of disaster relief, charities, and giveaways here. So follow along if you want the chance to win, and if you feel like donating, know that we don't put it into our pockets. We put it directly into the hands of people who need it. We just finished a huge Texas donation. Yes, Texas disaster relief donation for their winter storm. We did that in the first 2 weeks of March with the love and support of our community. That was really great. We've also got that video up on YouTube if you want to check out how that went. So feel free to follow that link right there. All right, let's get back to it. Really mad about that alert. That's,
Mad about the damn orb doing nothing but go off.
the orb does stuff. It just doesn't do stuff right now. Let's see. That didn't work, Kip. You're nope. They all kind of ignored you essentially. But you got your patient defense in. Let's go ahead to 70's turn.
Okay. Hmm. 58.
There's 58 left.
We're gonna have to make our way through this. Run over to the mountain. No way we can stay here and fight all 58 of them. You guys agree?
Absolutely, wholeheartedly. I say through very angry breath.
Hey, Xander. Do you want me to turn into a bird and I can grab little Kip and you can grab 70 and we can fly out of here?
That's always an option. You know, I love to take to the skies, and it gets us out of this situation, doesn't it? What say ye, other party members?
Do it quickly.
Little Kip is what Big Kip calls me.
Well, if that's the case, tell Big Kip to tell Little Kip to tell you to just cooperate with us. Okay? Thanks. Let's go. We're mounting up and taking off.
You guys are going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Of
I
course.
told you they all got close enough. All four of you are actually. Ooh, fun. Okay. Let me see who's going to survive. I mean,
I hate it. Yeah.
ooh, that's great.
Holy jeez.
From left to right.
Oh, man.
Like I thought, you are successfully avoid the hit. The rest of you do not. The
What?
rest of you do not, unless you have an armor class that's 19 or 21.
Defense thing, doesn't that help her?
Yes, it does.
You're welcome.
What?
Your
hear you,
patient
Deontay.
defense, your patient defense just saved your ass right now. You're
Oh,
No,
shit,
wait.
you're right.
No, patient defense won't help because she's, again, it's an attack of opportunity, not a
Saving her
full
lives.
action. You're,
Wow, really?
she's creating the attack. That's a lot different than waiting for the attack.
But I still take the dodge action.
You can't take the dodge action because it's not a reaction. Attack of opportunity is a reaction. So basically, you turned your back to leave. They're stabbing at you now. It's not an action that you're like standing there being patiently defensive where you can dodge. That's an attack of opportunity. It's outside of initiative.
Yeah, my bad. I thought we was winning. Like,
It's okay. I can fix it.
Is
I'll do my best.
yay, I'm a new unicorn.
The three of you are taking 16 points of damage. Ooh, do you have a question? Ooh, do you have a question?
Yes, I do. They didn't hit me because I had the feather thing.
No, not because of the feather thing. Because they rolled,
rolled
a
a two.
2 for you.
Oh,
Left to right.
Left to right. Yeah, the rest of you got hit with
oh.
16 points of damage.
Ugly.
Different
16?
weapons. 16, 1-6. Assuming none of you died just now, you all do.
No.
Okay, yeah, you guys all do successfully make it out of the crowd. As soon as you all basically get in the air and out of combat range, all the faces look up to you before looking down, and they start transforming into different people and running off back into the town, hiding in different places. The only one left is Mink's Legion version.
I gotta be right back.
Okay. The Mink's Legion sheds a single tear, and you hear her very softly say, "You didn't save me." Before Legion takes over and starts walking away. What y'all doing?
That was an opportunity to save us from Legion.
I mean, it's not like I could have done anything with my stupid freaking orb that does nothing.
No, goes to show you missed sessions.
So I suggest that while we're on our way toward the mountain, go find the real Judith and Sarah, if that's her actual name, little brat. Can we take like a quick rest or something? Because us getting bopped around like this left and right isn't really safe for anybody. It really isn't. I mean, if we want to keep going, we can do it. It's fine. But I suggest collectively as a group, we kind of get our bearings back. Maybe, possibly, don't know. Maybe like
In my old memory, it took me at least 1 day's travel to go up to this mountain.
Oh.
You didn't have wings, so it's a little different. Do you think we'll be able to fly there a little bit faster? Maybe cut the time in half and then take a half day's
He
rest?
doesn't have wings. How would he know?
You know, you choose the most wonderful moments to say something intelligent.
You think I'm smart?
And you have very beautiful hands too, Kip. Yes.
Call back.
Would flying get us there quicker, or would it still take a day?
It'll get you there quicker.
Okay.
Would get you there quicker.
Making sure. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I rode on horse back then, so.
Okay. So like I said, we should probably get pretty close, take
Was
some
the
time to
horse
rest,
big
and then,
and fast like Blue Man?
Take a
you
rest.
tell me. Can't be as fast as I am, and we're going to fly towards the mountain and maybe stop at the foot of the mountain just to be safe in case something goes on, so that we can make sure that it's not.
Don't ask me, ask them.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not asking anymore. We're at this point where we're just doing things. So we're going. We're going to land at the foot of the mountain, and we're going to rest for a tiny tad bit, just so we can kind of get some health back. And Lagatha, I need you to start throwing out spells left and right to heal the party, so we can get this done. Because you're the only one that didn't get bopped right now.
My arm hurts.
So, I have 4 slot spells before we rest. So, I'm gonna use 2 cure wounds and 2 healing word.
Okay, no
I can
problem.
do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna do 2 on 7 Deer, 1 on Kip, and 1 on Xander.
Okay. Go ahead and do the rolls so that they can know how much they get back.
I'm gonna do 2 curing word on 7 Deer.
Okay.
And then split it up that way.
Okay.
Now, once she's done, I'm going to use my second bonus action.
Sounds good.
Can I do 2d8 since I'm...
Yeah.
Okay. So 8 plus 8, because it's 3, plus I get the proficiency of 5.
Rewind. So your first roll on the D8 was a 3, and your second one on the D8 was a 3. You're casting it. Hear me out. You're casting it twice, so you get to add your proficiency bonus twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 1. So it's 3 plus my proficiency is 5.
Twice.
Wait.
So then 8.
Hold on. That one is.
Get time.
Yeah. So 8 plus 8 is 16. So you got 16 back. Okay. So now I'm doing 1d.
And I'm gonna use my second. She's
This one is for Amber. You have 9 back.
Woo.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh wait, I did that wrong. I didn't put a space in it. Never mind. So you got 6, Xander. 6 back. And since we're resting, does that mean our spells reset?
It's a short rest, so no.
Yeah, a long rest would be like 8 hours. A short rest.
Quick question.
What's up?
Is like pass without a trace or is pass without a trace, is that a passive spell?
The concentration is. So casting it will be fine once you go into concentration mode and just keep it going. Then you're doing that passively, and then it'll turn off because of your feather.
Okay. And if I conjure an animal or a minor element, that doesn't affect it, right?
No.
Okay.
Because they'll be acting as their own beings from that point forward.
That's what I thought, so I was just reassuring. Alright, guys. That's all I got. That's all I can do on helping.
Greatly appreciated.
Okay.
So 70, playing this out in your memories version, what happens up at this mountaintop?
Back then, it took me about a day's ride on horse to put it this several more hours to make it up the mountain. Probably 3 hours. At this mountain, you'll find a cave. Very large. Inside this cave, you'll basically see the mountain a little bit hollowed out. We will find a castle. This is Judas's domain. Then, there, find a bunch of rooms, and we'll have to make way, find his chamber. I suspect, since this is not exactly my memory, that will be stopped along the way. But when I got to the chamber, all I saw was that little girl crying, unable to speak. At that point, she was the most outspoken person in this village. And she became mute. Judas took her voice. So, I did what I thought was right. I challenged him to battle in hopes to free all of these people. To free that little girl from his clutches. I got pretty close. It wasn't until I was about to go for the final blow that his vessel disappeared. He possessed me.
every chance he got, he would try to take over my body. Gets tiring after a while, and my will breaks down. He has control for a short. But I did eventually free the village. Everyone was free to say whatever they wanted, do whatever they wanted. I'm sure the village could have thrived again, but soon after freeing. I took that druid girl with me. She was my companion. Almost like a little sister. She couldn't speak still, fortunately. Judas still had her voice. So she was just this mute little girl enjoying the journey. Every now and then Judas would still take over, but it was just one time. It was just... And I remember the horror on her face. It drove her away. Never again would I ever see. I remember the tears. As if she could scream. I could hear one. But it was probably just the screaming inside my head. A figment of whatever Judas wanted to paint for me. I remember slaughtering. Not under my control, but his. But at some point I vowed I would kill this bastard. And I would find her again. Since then, since being in NevaeH, this final frontier, whatever purgatory, hell that we've been a part of, I've seen nothing but her name in that coffin, in that water, and now to be stabbed in the back by someone I thought I loved, who loved me. What could it? Fucking demon. I will kill all of them. I'll free all of us from damnation put upon us. This little game that they're playing, I'm done with it!
I know he's gonna hate me for doing this, but I'm gonna pull 70 in for a hug. Listen, bud, I can't even pretend to imagine what you're going through, but you're not alone this time. It's different. We will get her back for you. We will get rid of Judas and all the fallen, and we will change the timeline for the better so that we don't have to do this anymore, so that there's no more suffering for any of us. You've got us now, and we're gonna finish this the right way.
This time we won't fail. They all perish.
Just in case you guys didn't know, you see this black feather, the one the king gave me? It cancels all the passive spells. Just in case any of you want to try and use a spell to go invisible or anything, you can't. It cancels out every single spell.
Can't go invisible.
Anymore, but you know what? It's okay because we are going to find Big Kip, and we're all gonna do what must be done to get out of here together. Yes, we're gonna find
Roll
Big
for
Kip.
perception.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I hope I roll high. I always think perception is something.
Got 17. Is there
Woohoo. I got an 8.
perception plus like
Whatever your wisdom is.
Because my perception says 6.
Yeah, you had 6 to your roll.
So it's 23.
All right, everybody except for Xander can see about 4 people walking outside of the plainsy foresty area and into the clearing. They're walking in from 4 different directions, but they're still pretty shrouded in darkness.
Oh no, I don't want more people. No, I don't want more people.
At least there's only 4 of them. There's 4 people walking in our direction.
Even if
Don't
that's
be
the
fooled.
case,
There
the
could be
4
more.
and the 4 could probably be the 4 demons that we've been dealing with. So let's not take this lightly.
No, if I know anything at this point, they'll all be way apart.
So why don't we go and keep continuing on your memory, 70? Because the last time we tried to not go with your memory, we got surrounded by 60 demons, so or fallen angels.
The 4 have gotten close enough. They're still about 30 or so feet back, but they have a very specific positioning, and they stop. And they're looking at Kip, Lagatha, and Sevendir.
I want to go home.
That's what we first said when we started all this. So, can we just fly 70? Not like can we go to your cave? What are we waiting for?
Do you recognize these people?
They look like beggars.
No, God.
More Legion.
Let's go.
Legion
Let's
goes,
go!
You guessed right. All 4 bodies say it in unison, and immediately they burst into a sprint, and they're running and getting close. And as soon as they are within 10 feet of the 3 of you specifically, passing Xander, they explode into black smoke. What? And it creates a bubble around the 3 of you. It is semi-permeable. Oh no, not semi-permeable. Semi-translucent in certain spots, but you can't pass through it.
Hey, Xander, can you try your little like globy thingy and pop this bubble?
You can hear them, but they're very muffled.
What is this?
Kip, not Kip, Jesus Christ. Lagatha, is your feather still going? I'm assuming this might be something that could be considered passive, possibly. See if that can absorb some of this. I don't know. I'll try to see if I can get you guys out from the outside.
Is my feather still going?
Did you turn it off? Sorry, I was
No.
on mute. Then it's still going. Inside the smoke, hanging upside down, is another much more deformed looking Legion from the solid remaining body parts of the 4 that exploded. Their hands are touching the smoke and constantly pushing it out from their fingertips to sustain it. Outside of the bubble, footsteps land.
There one's in here.
Just one. Outside of the bubble, footsteps land, and you can hear the horrendous ripping of a spinal cord being removed from a back.
I already know.
That sound is very specific. My favorite demon. Hi, Jezebel. How's it going?
Hi, Xander. It's so good to see you again.
You're looking quite dashing, wearing my dead lover's skin. It looks really good on you. You really brings out your charming personality.
Thanks. Just had it
Get him,
charred.
Queen!
You're looking scaly as usual. You ready to give up that little scaly meat bag of mine?
You know what? I'm just about happy with you. You put me on hold, and that was the last straw that I'd ever allow anybody to do with me. I'm getting rid of you right now. And I pull out the orb, and I'm like, listen, my love, we need to take this bitch out because, quite frankly, I don't like her parading around in your body like that. And I hold the orb out towards her, and I'm like, I don't know what you're gonna do, but get rid of this
Right
bitch.
before you go to hold the orb out, you see that galaxy swirl happen, and Damien's face forms, and
Wait,
I'm trying to get you emotional. What's wrong with you?
You did not.
and inside of it you can hear, "My love, please don't."
What do you mean, please don't? Wait, what? Why am I the only one who has no idea what his weapon does? And the one time I can finally use it, and I'm pretty sure it actually does something, you're telling me not to use it. What is this? Tell me. Let's start crying.
Damien goes to say something before the image disappears, and then the lights are still shining within the orb.
That's fucked. Sorry.
She really said, Eddie, you're fucked.
I know, right? Thanks. Thank you. I hate it.
I'm sorry.
Jezebel looks curiously before shrugging and takes a step forward. Roll for initiative, Deontay only.
We're stuck in a bubble.
Yeah, you're stuck in a bubble. You can try to attack the thing, but it's combat rounds are only 7 seconds. So
I got a 7.
you're going second.
Oh god.
Jezebel is running up with that spinal blade and is trying to just cut you straight in half. But they miss. Just as they finish missing. Yeah, that's actually it. That's it. They kind of like do a swipe at you with their open hand, and that misses as well. It is now your turn.
It's a shame you have no real aim, you stupid demon.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Well, I hope you freeze, you harlot. And while I say that, I will use Chill Touch. So I need to roll 2d8 for that.
Well, I get the save first.
Okay, well, get the save first.
Yep, definitely saved. As your hand reaches out to do the chill touch, she jumps back. Oh, he jumps back. Jezebel jumps back and goes, "I like the heat." And they're going to try to hit you again. What's your armor class?
11.
Oh, they definitely hit you.
God damn it.
The spinal cord blade is pushed forward in a thrust, and it pierces your side. It doesn't hit any vital organs. Yes. And then it pulls out, and as soon as they pull it out, they lick the blood. Hold that thought. Booby, you had a question? You're on mute.
Can I try and pop the bubble while they're fighting?
Yes, you can. While they're fighting, if there's any actions you guys want to take, let me know. I'll let you take one per round, but you don't have to go in initiative order. What was your question?
I want to break. I need this meta moment for a second because I need to make sure that we're thinking the same thing. Is this bitch fucking Hedon? Is she? Okay. All right. Okay, makes sense. All the senses. Got it. Okay.
Remember her ability? Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Makes so much. I hate it here.
That's okay.
How much does she?
No damage.
Huh. Oh.
The happy to sad. I love it.
You know what I'm finna do? I'm gonna do something very bold, very.
Hold on. Does Xander know how it works, though?
Yes.
He should. Yeah. After the last battle they had, he picked up on that quite easily. Which is why he stopped attacking her.
Kip attacked her and then attacked herself.
That's right. Completely fair. I was only thinking of the body that Legion had given, and I was like, that wouldn't have given it away.
You know,
but yeah, Kip was definitely beating herself up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Clearly, I'd rather you not do any damage in general, because I really don't like you. So we're going to take this to a different playing field. I heard a rumor that you fell asleep. Because on the off chance that she falls asleep, I'm going to fall asleep with her. And if we're in the mental mind state, bitch is on.
There's a saving throw against that?
There better not be. You better not save.
Oh, not saved.
Let's go. Let's go.
The orb falls out of your hand and rolls between the two of you. Perfectly in the center as you both fall asleep. Jezebel looks around the mindscape outside of Damien's body and goes, "You're an idiot."
No, but I think you're the dumb one here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You realize you can't even spit on me, and I took a little chunk out of your memories the last time we were here, right? That rings a bell? If it doesn't, I understand. You probably don't remember. Allow me to show you.
Don't insult my intelligence, you dusty bitch.
Since they're not using magic, you have to roll a saving throw against their mind ability there. I forgot what I called it.
What am I rolling again?
1d20 to see if you save against the damage.
Oh, just 1d20? Okay.
Yeah. Nope. You're taking 22 points of psychic damage.
Holy fucking...
Now here's the issue. We have an issue.
What's the issue?
Oh no! Xander!
What's 20 minus 22?
20 minus 22. You're dead.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
So, real quick, inside the smoke bubble, you all see them fall asleep, and then 2 seconds later, Jezebel stands back up. You need to roll a death saving throw.
Okay, what's the death saving throw? I've never had to roll for this.
Roll 1d20 and hope you don't get below 10. Or 10 or below.
Oh my gosh, cool. 1d...
You get 6 tries.
Damn, no!
What'd you roll?
Did he just fail?
He failed.
Did he hit a nat 1?
No.
Guess who got a savage?
Oh, you bitch. I got so scared.
Stupid rolling bitch.
So, for the sake of my enjoyment of roleplay, I'm going to say that you're dying. You're at 0 hit points. You can crawl. You cannot speak. You cannot cast. You cannot fly. But you can crawl. You can't even crawl. You can pull with
Claw
one
the ground.
arm. Yeah, you can claw the ground to move with one arm.
Got it. Let me use my strong hand.
I'm going to use my strong hand.
You're basically Anakin after he gets fried and he's crawling.
Yes, exactly.
Accurate. Okay.
Yo, did we just compare Jezebel to Obi-Wan?
Yes.
Yo, she said I have the high
You're supposed to
ground.
bring allegiance to the fallen. We are almost done with this campaign. Save it, guys. We're almost there with this episode.
I know.
We're almost there.
Sorry.
That meta
was
said it
just
coming.
really
No,
funny.
I did it too.
Cool. Righteous. With the literal sliver of energy I have left, I'm gonna crawl back towards my orb, because if I'm dying with Damien. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, I'm gonna say you successfully make it to the orb. What's everyone doing? Oh, real quick, Boo Boo, he died. He thought it'd be a
Like
good
fully?
idea. He's at 0 crawling. So that's the only action he can take is to crawl, and he has to keep rolling death saves. He's already failed once. So remember the way I do it is you have to roll 3 positive before you roll 3 negative. If you drew a 20 or a 1, you automatically pass or fail. So you technically have 2 more rolls. But yeah, he brought Jezebel into the mindscape where Jezebel does way more damage, and he had the chance. You did know that. Jezebel literally said, "Do you not remember when I took a bite out of your memories last time?" And that was like 16 damage last time.
Okay, but I thought that was because of Judith. That was a whole different demon.
No, that wasn't.
Yeah, it was a whole different
She
demon.
didn't do any damage to me last time. The only thing that she's ever done is taken over my body and put me on hold.
Not last time. Before that.
No, when
was that Judas? Oh no, that's right. That was Judas.
Last time he
That
took
was Judas,
psychic
you're
damage
right.
was with Judas.
No, you're right. That was Judas when you went
Judas
to.
killed
Yeah.
Cascadia.
Yeah. But still, they're still way more powerful in the mindscape.
Listen, we ain't gonna worry about that. It's okay.
That precedence was still set, even if it was a different
It's
demon.
just like, aha, trick move, mirror dimension.
And what are y'all doing in the smoke bubble as y'all see this happen?
Kip is trying to punch her way out.
Pop the bubble!
I'm gonna pull out of Loki, which is my dart, and try and pierce the bubble.
The smoke seems to concentrate right as you would go to hit it, almost fortifying the bubble in that area. The Legion that is up top, about 15 feet above you guys, holding the bubble, is kind of watching but not saying anything.
So News can take out his sword and stab at more parts of the bubble.
The same exact thing happens. The smoke moves to that area and concentrates to make it more difficult.
Can I do a, because I'm very proficient in survival, is there like a survival throw, like information throw I could do?
If you're rolling survival, I would roll investigation if you're trying to gather information. Survival won't help you here. You're not suffocating or anything. It's not doing anything but keeping y'all there. It's basically like the same as an electric fence. So, not literally, but yeah, in terms of like what it's doing is it's just keeping y'all from interfering.
Yeah, can I do an investigation throw?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll for that. Kip, your punches are having the exact same effect.
Okay.
Roll a death save.
The Batman is creating this damn smoke.
Because you described to us it was coming out of his fingertips. We all know it. Okay.
No,
Not meta.
Yeah, I rolled a 6, so I know that.
Yeah, you can't really tell what's going on with this. 11. You've got one save and one one live, one die. So
I'll roll
good
for
so far.
investigation.
My rolls are great. I'm looking real pretty. Okay, wait, what happened?
Woo! 23.
Nice.
Not 20.
You can tell that the swirls of smoke are carrying stones of some sort. And that's what's concentrating to block your hits. You can also tell that it's probably not going to damage you in any capacity, but it's definitely one hell of a wall and made to look like it's not.
And then about like getting out of the bubble.
Nothing in terms of getting out of the bubble. The best thing that you can gather is maybe if everyone's concentrating on one spot, you can create a weaker spot somewhere else. But there's no guarantee. What is Xander doing with the orb?
Kip's.
Damien, if there's anything that you could possibly do to help, whether it's something to help me defeat her or to just take me into your embrace, I'm all ears at this point.
His face kind of appears, but it's very wispy. It looks like he's trying to say something, but nothing is coming through. Jezebel walks over in Damien's body and crouches down, looking at the orb, then looking at you, and goes, "Oh, Xander, you know as soon as you're dead, I get what I want. So please, just go. Don't fight it. Roll a death save.
Dex save.
Death save.
Or death save, you're kidding.
So they're like literally
16.
nice. That's 2. You're almost there.
Oh wow!
So they're like inches in front of you.
Gonna. No, I'm not. I had to really think about that. Wait a minute. Ooh.
So what are you gonna do?
I,
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna pull the orb closer to my head to kind of pretend like more of a. What is it called? Not a demonstration, but like a physical representation of me, like trying to establish like a telepathic link with Damien inside the orb. Like, please, just tell me anything, even if it means that I'm gonna die and be with you right now. Just tell me anything. I just need to hear your voice.
As you put the orb on your head, Jezebel reaches down and grabs it, and you can hear a crack. At the exact same moment, you hear Damien yell, "Xander!" And you are back in the mindscape with Damien
And stupid Jezebel.
Jezebel.
Oh,
And in the center, in the center of this darkness is the orb, and this time it's huge, big enough for you to walk into.
am I still?
You're not crippled.
Okay. Cool. Damien, I need you to explain this because, quite frankly, everything in me is telling me to walk inside of the orb, but you told me not to before, so what's going on?
Damien goes, "I've no idea what's going on. I was dead. I don't understand. How can I?" And like they're feeling themselves, they're like, "No, this must be an apparition, a mental projection." Like they're going over like every source of knowledge they have in their head.
Hey, listen.
As soon as you
Just
say
leave me right
that,
now.
Jezebel appears behind you with that spinal sword, and they're holding it right up to your neck. They kind of like landed and like slipped under your arm, and like have the sword there. And they're like, lover boy, you're still mine. But I'll make sure to take your flesh bags. That'll be fun. You're grappled. If you're gonna try to do anything action-wise, you're gonna have to get out of that grapple.
I want to mentally take a chunk out of her right now. Like, can I just bite her? Can I bite this bitch? I just really need to.
It'd be like 1d4 damage, but sure, you can try to bite her mentally. The orb, which is huge, is now flashing, and as the flashing shimmers simmer down, you can see outside. You can see your body and Damien's body.
Huh. I hate it. I hate the whole thing. I hate you, Jezebel. I hate everything you stand for. I hate everything that you guys are doing to us. This is so dumb. I just want to get out of here.
The orb gets smaller. It's about 6 feet tall now, or I guess in diameter.
Clearly, this is my only way out, and the only way out is to get away from you and hopefully trap you inside of here. So, that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. And I'm going to roll. What am I rolling? Just a d20. Just a regular d20, correct?
Go for it.
I hate this game so much. I got a 7.
At least it wasn't a death save.
Right.
You don't break the grapple, but you do successfully counter grapple. If you don't know what you are trying to do, I'm going to have you do that.
So as much as I can't pull away from her, I kind of, since I can't really do much because she kind of has me grappled in such an awkward way, I'm gonna turn. Is she facing me or is she behind me?
She was behind you.
Okay. So because she was behind me, I'm gonna try to flex my wings to get out of it, but seeing that I can't, I'm just gonna reposition myself so I'm looking her dead in her face, and I'm like, only one of us is getting out of here alive, and I can guarantee you it's not gonna be you. Damien, do anything at this point, please, my love.
Damien goes, I'm sorry, my love, my powers don't work here.
Well, give me some type of advice or something. She's ugly and her breath smells really bad, and I didn't want to get out of here, and I want to go back to my body.
Hold that thought. What are y'all doing inside the smoke bubble?
So Sevendare is going to relay the information that he found out and tells everyone to try and concentrate on one particular spot.
Who's hitting
Kip
first?
is picking up rocks from the air and trying to toss them at the guy in the middle. She's not paying attention.
What rocks from the air?
You said that there was rocks floating in the smoke.
The smoke wall.
Oh, well, she's gonna. Can she try to grab from there?
They're like sediment, like it's super small. They concentrate to block the attacks. There's rocks on the ground if you want to grab a rock from the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a rock from the ground.
I feel like you were really married to the rock idea.
I was like, I'm thinking about this whole thing. This is gonna be so cool. No, she picks up a rock from the ground.
Okay.
And chucks it right at the guy's wrist. That's hanging from the ground.
Okay, so you're gonna have to roll to hit that.
There goes the information out the window.
I'm going to count this as an unarmed strike.
Well,
right?
Yep.
Woohoo.
when she's done with that, I'm gonna focus on one point over here.
Does a 14 hit?
14 hits.
Woo!
Their wrist starts bleeding, but they only grip it tighter. What are you focusing on, Lagatha?
Like a certain corner, like to my right.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to come here over here with me?
Kip's gonna join Lagatha and start hitting the wall with her stick.
Start bashing the sword.
Okay, so you guys are all doing that at the same spot?
Yeah.
Okay, word. Go ahead and decide which of you is going to roll to hit.
Oh,
Lagatha's got some pretty good look.
You want me to?
Yep.
nice.
What did I say? What did I say?
17.
A small hole in the smoke opens up. It's about wide enough to stick a head through. It's not closing.
Kip, since you're smaller,
No.
can Kip fit through?
You're as me.
No. It's big enough to fit a head through, like somebody's head.
Keep smashing it.
Keep smashing it.
Good idea. Roll a death save.
Come on.
You're still dying. Like it's not my fault.
Can I give one of my points to him?
Nope.
15.
Nice. That's 2.
That's 3.
That's 3.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back
That's
to
3.
You're back to 1
That's
HP.
3.
Yes. But you're still in the mindscape. The orb shrinks to 4 feet.
Oh god. Yeah, I have to do something to get this woman off of me, or at least help me out in this situation. So, Can I use my? God damn it. Okay. Well, I heard a rumor that you let me free. That's all I can do in this situation without really blowing myself back in the process.
You're right. They saved against it.
Of course she did, because she's my specific demon. Of course she's gonna roll against me. Stupid.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
I sent 300 bits earlier, and that says create 1d6 weapon. Can I give that to Xander?
Not in the Mindscape.
No.
Only because they're not there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They're basically nowhere.
Yeah.
Since it comes out, though, absolutely. I lost my train of thought.
I said you let me free.
Oh, I remember.
You saved against it.
Jezebel goes, "There's no way I'm letting you back in that body." And they start squeezing.
Yes! Oh my god!
Thank you for the 100 bits, boo boo. I think she's gonna do an angel's blessing for you.
Oh yeah, that's an angel's blessing. I forgot about that whole thing. Now we acting like somebody redeemed the channel point to be singing everything. Oh god. Okay. Is it my turn now, or is it your turn still?
Your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for that angel's blessing.
Wait, she hasn't said if it is an angel's blessing.
Just kidding.
Okay, she's just telling me to hold on.
Yes! Oh my god!
That's 500.
Mm-hmm.
Says heal all. 1d6 con.
Yes, so everybody roll 1d6 plus your constitution, except for Xander. I'll have you roll it when you get out.
She thought she
1d6
took a
plus
net.
constitution.
Yes.
But I haven't gotten any damage. Can I give mine to Xander?
Afraid not.
You got a 3.
And you don't have an angel's blessing on here.
On where? Oh, what the hell? It's not on the string?
Yeah, it is.
Where?
So I should be to the right of my face.
Oh,
Angel's Blessing, a DM for 100 bits. Chosen player wins 1d20 gets a special blessing.
Yeah, that's to the left of my face. There it is.
Stream is to your.
Yeah, that's right. It's reversed, but it's not. It is. I don't know. It's
so
fine.
yes, I'm going to be doing a angel's blessing for Xander.
How are you gonna do an angel's blessing for Xander when you just spent the 500 to do 1d6 plus con?
Yes! Oh my god!
There you go. All right. Go ahead and roll an angel's blessing.
She said, there we go. Oh, me.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Got distracted.
Just don't roll a 6. That's all I ask.
If you roll a 6, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Oh.
The one time in that one isn't actually deadly, I guess. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
An arrow of light pierces you. Heal 10.
Yay! I feel a little bit better. So now I'm at 11.
Now you're at 11.
Hey, I'm healing you.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yes, you're healing me. We love to see it. Okay. Well,
The orb shrinks to 3 feet.
God damn it. I'm gonna try to break away from her again and take off towards the door because, quite frankly, there's nothing else I can really do.
You're right.
You already rolled in that one. What's worse you can do?
19.
You successfully break her way and provoke an attack of opportunity.
God damn it.
Roll a saving throw for
Chicken.
against psychic damage.
What is that? Is that wisdom?
1d20 against wisdom. Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Okay.
Come on, you got this.
Boy. Oh boy.
You don't got this.
I don't got this.
No. Oh no.
I'm never gonna get out of this hellscape. I'm gonna be dead
Do you-
forever.
Hey, wait. Do you have any like inspiration points left?
I do.
You can't use inspiration points on saving throws.
I can't use it on saving throw.
Because that's something happening to you, not something you're doing.
Oh, I thought it was a reroll.
It's a reroll for things you're doing, not things happening to you.
Understandable. Okay. Let's see what she does, because I successfully got out, but
As soon as you take
Same.
a few steps towards the orb, you feel sharp pains across your entire body as she does 22 psychic damage.
she does how much?
22 psychic damage.
Oh,
I'm literally
okay, so I'm
sitting
dead
here like,
again.
fucking
That's
hell.
crazy. Wow. You know, I joked around and said I'd be the first one to die, and look at it, died twice.
You're not dead, actually.
Well, yeah,
You're dead.
I'm dead.
You're dead.
I'm not dead. Wait, now I'm dead.
What?
You had 11 points of health.
Uh-huh.
She did your health into the
Plus,
negative.
again. So that's 21. Or that's 11. I lied.
She did double your health, is what happened.
Yeah. So I dropped to 0 and then negative 11. Did I just die?
Like, yeah. But
You
sorry.
have time in the mindscape because time moves differently, which is why you can't get the physical heals that she's casting.
Yeah.
But you know it.
Dead.
It's one of those, your head got chopped off, you got like 8 seconds to say what you want to say.
I don't have $50 to bring him back.
I'll see you soon, Damien. I love you guys, even though you can't hear me. Wait, hold on. Where's the mute? Hold on. Dramatic.
The legion that was holding the shadow stuff drops down to the ground, and as soon as they drop, it starts dissipating from right where they were to all 4 sides of you. That legion looks around and goes, "Gotta go," and dashes back into the forest.
And that's the end of session 9.
No, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. I'm just processing. Let me process. As you all are looking at what's going on, 2 really strange things happen at the exact same time. 3. 1, Xander's body goes completely slump. At the exact same moment, the orb shatters, and Jezebel's body goes flying back about 15 feet. What are you doing?
I can't.
I am very distressed. Okay.
Like,
What happened?
He's gone.
Dad, no!
He's right there. What?
F in the chat for Xander.
Denzel. F's in the chat for your boy.
Where's Ziggy when you
Oh my god.
bring him back to life?
Who's gonna break the news to Ziggy?
I don't know, but if you're not returned from the game, return from the grave
Little
at the
Kip
end of the
is
session,
gonna,
you can't come back.
Like,
Little
You're
Kip's
fine.
gonna kneel next to him and start shaking him.
There's no response from the body.
Get some bits.
Wake up. I don't know where Big Kip is. If you die, that means I can die. Wake up, please. And she's just gonna repeat over and over and over again, I want to go home.
At that moment, you can hear footsteps from where Jezebel landed.
I can never see it.
They are slowly approaching. A voice looks to you, or a person looks to you, and goes, I can't believe he did that for me. And that's the end of episode 13.
You did
What? What? What?
Damien's alive.
You okay there, Deontay?
Real quick. Does this mean Deontay gets to play as Damien?
Yes,
What
it
type of
does.
shoes was I wearing? What type of shoes was I wearing in my casket? Because I'm dead. I'm dead as hell.
Meanwhile, back in NevaeH, Jezebel appears. Zaris walks over and goes, disgraceful. Jezebel starts to say something before they start clawing at their neck. They can't talk. And blood starts pouring out of their neck until their body drains of all liquids, hugging the skeletal system, and falls over. Zaris walks back over to Kenny Buckets and goes, where were we? And they clench their jaw and reach in to pull out another tooth. And that's the end of episode 13.
You would die on the 13th episode.
I sure would. I was just thinking about it. I was like, now watch the 13th
I was
episode,
supposed
some
to
shit
die
really goes
before
down.
you.
Well,
How
I'm
dare
sorry,
you?
I was
took
supposed
your
to die
thunder.
before.
No,
Took
I
your
was supposed to
thunder.
die first.
My bad. Listen, it won't happen again. I'm already dead.
Okay, but you playing as Damien? Question
I don't know. Is that a possibility?
Check your DMs on Discord.
I hate it here.
Oh, that's what that was. Oh,
Did you click it?
yeah.
That's Damien's character sheet.
I get to be dead. Wait, hold
Yo!
on. More importantly, he took my last name. Just to let y'all know. Baby! Aww. You know, it was really fun being the dragon boy. It was cute. I liked it.
Oh man, just wait until actual Kip finds out.
I
Holy
was
shit.
upset that you died before I.
You'll get your chance.
You can die. Okay,
I
everybody
wanted to
gets
be first.
You know, it's not as fun as it looks.
I wanted to be first. That's all I cared about.
So how y'all feel about this campaign or this episode?
I really thought I was gonna die first, just throwing it out there, but
Almost did with that fucking spider crush, am I right? Hello?
I see very focused on the death. That's okay. Just, you know.
when I almost roll a nat 1, like,
God.
Oh, I gotta
Okay.
pee.
Great and illustrious DM, tell us what you were about to say.
Yes, gracious DM.
What?
What were you about to say?
What was I about to say when?
You said something
Right now?
about this campaign.
No, I said, how do you feel about this campaign? And I said, no, episode.
Oh. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
How do you feel about this episode?
I thought all my trauma was done. And he said, just kidding, call back.
It is done.
Yeah, he's dead. You butthole. You freaking butt. Aww. Does that mean that next week when the layout comes out, it's going to be Captain Hottie McHotness Pirate Man there? So, okay. I get to workshop a new accent. He's going to be British. It's going to be great. It's going to be freaking amazing. No, this is good. This is... But... Damn. Jezebel's rude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, right?
She's
Like,
a rude
hello.
little... Gosh, like...
Well,
she
she
said,
was.
you know,
She's fucking annihilated now, apparently.
good for her. Good for her. Gosh, damn. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, all right. That's it for how y'all feel, then we'll just go forward.
I feel like low-key proud of myself that I could, like, I thought of something close to what my, like, weapon did, so.
No, that was good. That was really good. It was definitely more apparent when it works for other demons or other fallen. Namely, when all three of them had shown up and they were all trying to fight. But job well done. All right. From right to left, tell the people who you are, who you play, and where they can find you.
Hi, I'm dead as hell. I mean, I'm Vander Duskwood. I mean, I'm Deontay. I play the Dragonborn that's no longer a dragon. You guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at dapper_making 2.0.
Hi, I was supposed to die for happen. My name is Aaron, also known as Buki. I play Seven Deer Napier, the fighter elf. And you can find me here on Twitch at EverythingBuki. And on TikTok, Instagram, all the things at IDJAEROA.
Hi, I'm Boo Boo. I'm a mom. I'm tired. You can find me here.
Hello?
That's Megan.
Hi,
We're
Megan.
streaming.
Hang on, we're still streaming.
I'm sorry.
Hello? I love it. I live for it. She said hi, Cat. And go ahead, Amber.
I am already Amber. I play Kip, and now little Kip, which is her younger self that has joined the party. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok at already Amber. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to be spray painting my case because my graphics card arrived today.
Heyo.
So I can start building. So tune in for that stream.
Can Xander give one more dad joke from the grave?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Also, I high-key want to hydro-dip my case now.
So, honestly, do it. So, his name is Seven Deer. What happened to 1 through 6 deer? I'm gonna just mute myself.
Now we're on 8 deer.
Get out.
Oh man,
Get out.
it's okay. He plays Xanded.
Xanded.
Oh.
Thank you guys so much for watching Eddie Rose Live. This has been fantastic. My name is Eddie, as you already know. Stick around. We got all sorts of fun stuff coming up. This Friday, we'll be releasing the details for how to enter in and win the mystery gift box. I don't know where it is.
I don't know where it is either. Sorry.
It's around here. It hasn't left the house because I haven't left the house, so it's around here. But I had a feeling it was up top, but I'm not grabbing it right now. Yeah, we'll be releasing that video on YouTube and all the streams for the upcoming few weeks. That drawing is going to be on the 26th, which is next week Friday, so you'll have exactly 7 days to follow on YouTube, follow on Discord, follow on Twitch, and follow on Facebook. Basically the 3 places that you can watch. So if you're not following, you should. It doesn't cost you a dime, and you have a chance to win. Make sure you're there on the 26th to win. When we do the drawing, we'll double check and make sure that you are actively on all 3 profiles. But with that being said, my name is Eddie. This is Eddie Rose Live. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Say bye, heroes.
Bye, heroes.
Bye, heroes.
Bye from the crypt.